Young Witch, a counter, another counter, another counter, so I don't think Young Witch is actually particularly good here. Trade Route is the only plus buy. However, there is Menagerie, which is quite a strong card. So I'm thinking we want to... Oh, there's also Grave Robber for extra gains at the end, so that looks good. Menagerie, not a good opener, though. We're going to want to remake. Going to want a way to get lots and lots of cheap cards, but I think we're going to want Silver. We would not mind hitting Merchant Ship. We're going to want some villages and such, but yeah. So here, I think we'll pick up a Crossroads along with Menagerie and another Menagerie. We're going to get one Crossroads first just because the extra actions will be nice. And then Merchant Ship should be good because we will need some economy. Hey Amaloy, how's it going? Amaloy has joined the chat. Now here I have this decision. Do I want a Grave Robber? Do I want a gold? I think I want a gold. Again, we'll need some economy. I'm quite lucky to actually have this collision happen here to where I'm already activating Menagerie. I mean, that should happen eventually, but not yet. He gets a Crossroads. Very good. Very good. Here, we can play this Crossroads. I'm going to trash at least a copper. Probably... we want to get a trade route because we really are going to want the plus buy. I think a second merchant ship is fine. I do not mind getting profits here with my trade route and my crossroads. Now here I'm going to have another interesting decision, probably, as to whether I want to get like a village, which I think would be the next 3 cost I would want, or like double Vagrant or something. But I think village is better. Here I probably just want to get rid of the coppers and get him another menagerie. I think I want to keep my crossroads at the moment. Probably a bit behind here. So, it's a pretty close game though at the moment. Here's a gold. I probably don't want to make all this miss the shuffle. So, we're just gonna get another remake, which will turn into a 5 cost later. Seems pretty good. My menageries will be activating very, very shortly, very reliably, but right now I just have a little bit too much copper, and I'm getting a little bit unfortunate to not draw at all correctly. Silver turns into a jack. Real interesting. You don't really want jack, but then again, I guess he had 2 silvers. Here I expect merchant ship. He plays the jack. Interesting. I guess that gives him a source of more fuel to turn into 4 costs. He trashes the vagrant. I guess it's the extra one. Okay, here I actually do get to go off. It's a bit fortunate. And merchant ship can remake. Then I won't be able to get a province. So I think I just stand pat here. I'll probably end up turning the remake into a duchy. I don't think I have time to do much more because we are consistently provincing here. This is already good to go. Village, menagerie, well, let's just crossroads. Now we can remake, turn the remake into a duchy, copper, or we could just trade route, but I think remaking is better. Duchy, copper, or I could turn the trade route into a... No, it's got to be better to get rid of the copper. Merchant ship. Yeah, so here's the bad thing that can happen. Is that I have all these provinces colliding. But at some point you're just going to have to get provinces, and I don't think it's better to get them boom, boom, boom. Like that. Wow, trashing a menagerie. That's real interesting to me. Getting the jack back. Not sure how I feel about that decision. But I suppose he's okay. He still has a copper. 7 only. Which is good news for me. Gets a grave robber. Should be okay, but not great. Here I think I need to get a 4 cost. I might as well get a jack. It's got to be better than another remake or a young witch. Well, young witch on the other hand could activate menageries, and what good is the silver doing me? So let's do this. And the 1 point might be also useful. So 6, I expect a duchy here. So village. Wow. This activates. I think I play crossroads, trade route this. Remake. Young witch. I feel like that's the best play. I'm getting rewarded here. This is a good draw. This is a very good draw. Having an estate is not bad. Wow, really? Getting rid of a duchy. Now I have a lot of points. The crossroads, or the grave robber here is probably just gaining something. But I've got a big point advantage. The problem with grave robber, at least the way we built our decks, is that there aren't enough 5 costs that we can really afford to trash. I guess he just regained and top decked duchy. And I'm enough ahead that I should just be able to go for it here. Village, crossroads to draw the rest. I think I just don't play this trade route. It does very little for me. So I'm going to play Merchant Ship, Young Witch. I guess I could trade route the Menagerie. That'd get me up to 9 plus 3 is 12. That doesn't do that much. So he has the Bane. Okay. Should be quite safe just getting Province here. And now I have a decision on whether I want to play Menagerie first or Crossroads first. I mean, he is going to be able to trash a curse here, but because of the estate, and he would have to get like Duchy Province, which is just too much for him to be able to do in a turn, I believe. There's 4 remakes. Maybe? Actually, might be able to do that. So you can turn that remake into a duchy. Okay, there's Duchy. And then he can grave robber the other merchant ship if he has it. But he doesn't. So that's just Duchy. So I basically need to get this province. I think it's better to play the Menagerie, because I'm more likely to draw a green card than a Young Witch. Is that calculus still true? And or how many menageries do I have left? Well, it worked out anyway. I guess the nice thing there is I basically just needed the last duchy. Because if we flip that around, yeah, if I get the last duchy, I'm still in real good shape. So